good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is. Wanted to kind of touch on this topic because, you know, I see it's a lot of A-verb talk right now. A lot of people are, you know, they talking about the DNA battle, the AV battle, and there was another battle that I was seeing being mentioned, the Calico battle. And the big question that I have, right, is what's next for A-verb? And it's kind of a two-part thing because for me, kind of feel like I don't want to say it's over for A-verb, but it's not really much left he can do, you know? A-verb at this point in his career, he's peaked already. We've seen the best A-verbs that we're possibly going to get. And we've also seen that A-verb has took a hell of a lot of losses, you know? And before we get to there, before we go back, right, let's just start recently. A-verb has battled Mook, and he's battled Lux, and he's had both of those battles within a year's time, you know? Say what you want, you know, on first watch of both battles, me personally, I actually had A-verb winning them. Not clear, but edging those battles out, you know? And you also have to think of it like this. When these battles happen, because A-verb battles so often, I mean, I understand there's history in the battles with him and Mook, him and Lux, but people are more so watching for Mook and for Lux. People are not really watching for A-verb. You understand? A-verb battles consistently enough to where him, you know, being in a battle isn't really, we're not really watching to see what A-verb do. We're watching because the niggas he battling are niggas we, you know, miss seeing battle, you know? And it doesn't really do much for A-verb's credibility outside of the culture. And this is one of the things I'm gonna say. As a person within the culture who actually, you know, watches battle rap, who takes the time to understand the different plights and things of that nature that people have, Verb has definitely had an uphill battle in battle rap. But casual fans don't rock with A-verb. You know, and when I say casual fans, I mean people who don't interact with battle rap on social media. They just, you know, might be on YouTube every once in a while, come across a URL battle and watch it. And at the same token, they may only watch people that they're familiar with, you know, and A-verb would be one of those people. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that don't like A-verb. Like, there's a lot of people who think A-verb is too feminine. They think he loses battles. And then a lot of the biggest battles A-verb has had, he's lost. He lost to Charlie Clips on Summer Madness 1. He lost to Rex on Summer Madness 2. He lost to K-Shine, whatever event that was. And these were all big battles. You understand? So when you have a consistent losing streak, you know, people don't care about the other smaller battles that you're doing because, for one, if they're only casual fans, they're not watching those other battles. You know, those battles just don't come across their feed, but these big battles are battles that everybody's in tune with. And you're losing. So when people see you on these cards, they don't really care. You know, and these are people, I'm speaking to people outside the culture. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are people I'm actually, you know, when I'm outside, if I get stopped in the street, you know, we have discussions about battle rap. And when Verb name come up, it's a lot of people that just don't rock with him, you know, and I understand why. I understand, like, they think, like I said, they see the hand gestures and, you know, the things of that nature. They feel like he comes off a little feminine. And the other major part about it was the whole campaign against New York that you did. You know, you pretty much was on some F New York, we trying to take these niggas out. But then when you come over here and you're battling and things aren't going your way, you're getting mad and you're complaining and you're crying on stage. And, you know, this is an environment that you're creating for yourself. You know, it's one thing to have, you know, competition against the battle rappers themselves. But when you say we're trying to take out New York as a whole, people take that differently. People don't just take it as like, you're just trying to take out the battlers, because you got to say that. You got to say, yo, we got to get these New York battlers out of here. But when you say we got to get New York out of here, you know what New York is? Like to the world, to this planet? You're talking about one of the biggest tourist attractions on earth. You're talking about one of the biggest financial masses of land, like one of the biggest money producing masses of land on the planet. You understand? Like, it's a certain pride that we have being from New York. And when you try to damage that in any shade, form, or fashion, ask any Red Sox fan. Ask the Red Sox players who have a hard time out here. You understand? Like, it's been fights between Boston and New York at, you know, these different games because of stuff like that. You understand? Like, it's just a certain pride that we have. So when you try to damage that, you create a hostile environment for yourself. And this is why you get the people heckling you during battles and stuff like that. You know, and Summer Madness 2, I think that really put a big spotlight on Verb and really showed like why a lot of people don't rock with him. You know, you got Diddy and Busta and all these people in the crowd, got all these people paying attention, and you know, all the nonsense happened. You got Diddy on the stage, up in the balcony with the mic, telling you, nigga, rap, nigga, just rap, just go. Like, you understand? And that pressure was on. You feel me? You kind of folded, you know? So when you finally get to a point where you battle Mook, you battle Lux, the only people that's going to care about these battles from a storyline perspective and as far as feeling like you somewhat earned those battles are people within the culture, not people who are, like I said, just casual fans of the shit. You understand? You still haven't earned their respect, and these battles still haven't done that for you. You know, after two battles like that, I feel like a lot of battle rappers would be probably on another level. You understand? Like, I feel like a Math Hoffa will probably be on another level after those two battles. Kind of feel like Surf will be on another level after those two battles. But Verb, you've created such a hostile environment for yourself and a negative reputation with the casual fans that these battles, whatever industry eyes are on them, are not gonna be, you know, interested in really trying to build you. You know, you might get some type of opportunities when the Lux battle drops, but I mean, the Mook battle drop, nothing really happened for you. You know, the Mook battle should have been enough, but you know, the Mook battle was still a big deal, despite it being on RBE, which is, you know, in terms of just numbers, it's, you know, somewhat of a smaller league than URL. This was still one of battle rap's biggest battles. You know, you see the view count, you see how many celebrities was tuned in. This was one of battle rap's biggest battles. And if people felt like you did well or you did such an amazing job, I feel like it would be a lot happening for you. And right now, it just doesn't seem like it. If stuff is happening behind the scenes, who knows? You understand? But at the point you at now, to where you're still on Twitter and, you know, social media, having to, you know, discuss battle rap and figure out who next opponents are and stuff like that. I mean, I would think after Lux, you know, it's a lot of things that, you know, could try to be in the works. But now, trying to battle DNA, trying to battle Av, Calico. That's pretty much moving backwards after two monumental names like that. You've already battled everybody else. You battled Hitman already. You battled Surf. You battled Hollow. You battled Math. It's like, what's really next for you? With Mook and Lux, it's a lot of people that feel like you talked your way into those battles. People don't feel like you battled your way there. You lost like 3 joints going into the Mook battle. Lost to Pat Stay, lost to Gems. Forgot what other battle it was before that, but it's still like clearly losing battles. And then, these are battles that you get. People don't feel like you really earned it. You understand? So now, these battles happen, and it's like, really, who cares? The Lux battle's gonna drop. Of course, it's gonna do a huge amount of numbers. Cassidy and Goods just did 2 million views in 4 or 5 days. They got good energy right now. So for Lux and Verb to drop, when it does drop, it's probably gonna do 1 million within a couple days. But I'm feeling like people just want to see Lux. I don't feel like this is something that is gonna catapult Verb career. It's a Lux battle. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of celebrities that was tuned in. And it's like, ain't nobody making no calls right now. Ain't nobody, trying to throw you some opportunities or something. And it's just like, at this point, what are we doing with Verb? You feel me? I do think, this is another thing too, being that we're talking about this whole New York thing. Nobody cares to battle St. Louis niggas in St. Louis. Why? Because y'all have to understand hierarchy, importance, and things of that nature. And other states just don't be as important to as New York is. Which is why people don't be caring to battle OT or battle people like Verb in St. Louis. Like, you taking a vacation to a lot of these places is not really impressive to some people. It's like, what really is there to see? You got places you got places like Texas that they say is beautiful. I've never been to Texas, so I can't really say. But, you got places like Miami, places like Cali, which, of course, battling there is cool, but it's cool to also be able to get a little free vacation and, travel the city and see what's surrounding, things of that nature, smash some women, shit like that. But a place like St. Louis don't really got that aura, that mystique to it. Like, it's not one of them places people feel like, oh, I have to battle Verb in St. Louis. Like, nobody cares about that. You understand? And don't get it twisted. This blog is not me trying to play Verb or anything like that. It's just the reality of the situation. You understand? It's just putting a stamp on what's, really the truth as far as this battle rap shit goes. And it's like, it ain't really, what are we doing with Verb? Like, what are we, is nothing, I don't think it's anybody left for Verb to battle that's going to be important, unless it's an industry battler. I don't feel like anybody's going to really care to invest in a Verb industry battle unless he kind of sparks an issue with somebody or something. Nobody from the industry is, really jumping to say, oh, I want to battle Verb and things of that nature. So it's just like, where does his career go from this point? You understand? And even so, I mean, you can't battle DNA in St. Louis and become the king of battle rap. You can't battle Av in St. Louis and be the king of battle rap if you beat him. You can't battle Calico in St. Louis and be the king of battle rap if you beat him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are just battles that overall, even doing these battles at home, won't do nothing. You understand? It's, I guess you get bragging rights for, being able to pull a nigga out of his home. But at the same time, I'm going to keep it a buck. I think Ab done smoked you. You understand what I'm saying? But, I just think it needs to kind of be understood that like Verb is not really, he's not one of them like people's champ type niggas. Like he's not one of them niggas that people are really rooting for. And it's kind of a bed he made for himself. You know, you chose to be the villain of battle rap. You chose you want to take out New York, etc., etc. But at the same time, you're doing battles out here. Things don't go your way. You start complaining. I mean, this is a bed you made for yourself. You understand? And once again, let me clarify, like, I'm never a hater. I'm always for the progression of battle rap. I'm always for the progression of battlers within the sport. But at the same time, dudes can't embrace that villain role. And then when things go left, it's like, you mad that things are going that way. Because these are things that could be detrimental to your career. And as you can see, like I just laid it out there, these are the reasons that having big battles like the Mook and Lux joint are just not going to take you nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think. I don't really feel like there's much more Verb could do. It ain't, you know, really nothing left to see. I feel like he's peaked already. If he does do these additional battles, they're not going to grab the attention that the Mook and Lux joint grabs. So it's just like, what's the point from here? You feel what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what ideas y'all got, what y'all think Verb should do next. If y'all think I'm just on some hating shit, or if y'all think I'm, you know, explaining facts or whatever the case is, let me know in the comments. And that's my thoughts on that, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll let y'all.